apologize. The stream seems to have gone down. I don't know what line it stopped at, so I'm just gonna go back a little bit. Sakumi sighed when she checked her watch. It was past midnight, making the start of the third day since the group had been trapped here. To be more precise, it had been just over 40 hours since the game had begun. Almost 40 hours. It would be 48 hours on the dot at 10 a.m. in the morning. Before I knew it, the game was almost half over. How much time has already passed, huh? Soichi checked his own watch in surprise. To Soichi, those 2 days had passed in a flash. He hadn't had time to worry about the passage of time. That just goes to show how frantic he'd been with one bizarre event after the next. I thought we still had halfway to go. I thought there'd been longer than that. Me too. It seems Sakumi and Yuki had the opposite impression as Soichi, as they looked at each other and both gave, then turned to Soichi and nodded, smiled slowly. So much has happened, and it feels like it's already been several days since we've been here. That's true. It feels like I've been with you forever, but I've actually only met you guys 2 days ago. When she said that, Soichi recalled their first meeting. Yuki, who'd shown up looking at his PDA. Her innocent smile. Sakumi had been sleeping on the bed. She looked like she was dead at first. I see. Yeah, that really was 2 days ago, huh? Soichi was slowly but surely starting to feel that several days had passed. The fact that he looked back on it fondly showed just how rough things had been after that. So much has happened since then, hasn't it? Sakumi said that and narrowed her eyes. Memories of the last few days were flashing through her mind. Her meeting with Soichi and Yuki. Nearly being killed by the trap. And the charred corpse of the boy who broken the rules after he'd broken the rules and attacked them. Meeting and parting with Tezuka and Goda. Meeting Karin. Getting trapped in by the extra game. Yuki's capture and recovery, followed by the death of the man who'd taken her. Their meeting with Hazuki's group. The attack from the robot, and Yuki's collar activating. And the mysterious enemy who'd shown themselves. The trick doors, and they're parting with their comrades. I still can't believe I'm alive. If Big Bro hadn't protected us, I'm sure we would have been dead by now. Yuki pointed out with a smile, and Sakumi nodded.
そうですね。
You're right. Sakumi then turned to Soichi and gave him a trusting glance.
私たちが今も無事でいられるのは三剣さんのおかげです。
It's thanks to you that we're still alive, Mitsurugi. I'd say it's the other way around. If it weren't for you two, I wouldn't have made it this far. I'm sure I would have just been sitting alone by myself and waited for my time to come. Soichi shook his head. He spoke the truth. It was because those two were there that he hadn't stopped.
三剣さんはどうして私たちを守ってくださったんですか？ご自分の命が危ないっていうのに。
Why is it that you protected us, Mitsurugi, even though your own life was on the line? That was the question Sakumi had always wanted to ask. Either she'd had no opportunity to ask it, or she hadn't had the courage to ask it. At this point, it was at this time that she finally decided to ask Soichi herself. Because of a promise. After thinking for a bit, Soichi answered her question. Don't be sly. Keep your head on straight. Take pride in yourself. I would always take the easy path in life. That's why I was made to promise all those sorts of things.
それはどなたとの約束なんですか？
Who did you make the promise with? That question held great significance to Sakumi right now. She was a bit afraid of hearing the answer. My childhood friend.
その幼馴染って恋人だったの？
Was she your girlfriend? Sakumi's face froze at Yuki's blunt question. Soichi didn't notice that change in Sakumi's expression, nodded to Yuki. That's right. We grew up together. Up until just a little while ago, we were dating. So that really was the case. When Sakumi heard Soichi's answer, she felt like everything in front of her was going black. Soichi had a girlfriend. To Sakumi, who already had her heart stolen by Soichi, that was a great shock. But at the same time, she felt it made sense to her. This answered the question she had held for about Soichi for a while. It was all for the promise he'd made with his girlfriend. In order to fulfill the promise he made with his girlfriend. It's just like Yuki said. I really am a coward. I'm worthless. No matter what happens, I always try to take the easy way out and resort to sly tactics to get it resolved. That's why she would scold me every time and drag me down the right path. Soichi smiled nostalgically. He closed his eyes and recalled his memories of her face. They were always together. They spent so much time together that they could easily remember every moment they'd spent. I think I could, I think it would be possible for me to abandon you two and go survive on my own. But she'd never forgive me if I did something like that. That's just the way she is. She was. The straightforward type who allowed for no compromise. Soichi then smiled as he rustled Yuki's hair. There's no way I could abandon you anyway. You who has the same name as her, and you who looks just like her. Soichi was haunted by his failure to protect his girlfriend. It was then that Sakumi and Yuki had appeared before him. For Soichi, it seemed like a chance to atone for his mistake, his failure. That was the drive behind Soichi's desire to protect Sakumi and Yuki.
ずっとみつるぎさんは私じゃない誰かを見ているんじゃないかって思ってました。
I was thinking all this time, that you were looking at someone who wasn't me, perhaps. Tears started pouring out of Sakumi's eyes. She smiled.
やっぱりいらっしゃったんですね、恋人さんが。そしてその人の約束があるから私たちを守ってくださっていた。
So you really did have a girlfriend. And it's because of your promise with her that you protected us. Sakumi? Sakumi started, crying. Soichi was terribly surprised when he saw those tears. Soichi couldn't imagine why she would be crying.
さくみお姉ちゃんはね、お兄ちゃんのことが好きなんだよ。
You see, big bro, Big Sis Sakumi likes you. Yuki explained to the confused Soichi. Huh? Those words surprised Soichi in another sense.
だからお兄ちゃんに恋人がいて残念だったなって思ってるんだよ。ね、お姉ちゃん。
That's why she's disappointed to hear that you have a girlfriend. Isn't that right, Big Sis?
すみません、みつるぎさん。私の勝手で驚かせてしまって。
I'm sorry, Mitsurugi. I didn't mean to surprise you because of my selfishness. She apologized as she wiped her tears.
誰かとの約束を守る素晴らしいことのはずなのに、私はそれを素直に喜べなくて。
Keeping your promise with someone should be a wonderful thing. I just can't find myself to be honestly happy about it. Soichi shook his head at those words. Thank you, Sakumi, but
分かっています。ただ、私の気持ちだけは分かっていてほしいんです。
Yes, I know. I just want you to understand how I feel. Sakumi forced a smile as she continued shedding tears. But it was a pained smile mixed with, affection and a hint of sorrow.
こんな状況だし、言わずにいて後悔したくないんです。
Given the situation you're in, I didn't want to have. So hold on, sorry. Let me try to rephrase it. Because of the situation we're in, I didn't want to regret never telling you. Sakumi.
教えてください、みつるぎさん。もしその人よりも先に私と出会っていたら、あなたは私を選んでくれていましたか？
Please tell me, Mitsurugi. If you'd met me before her, would you have chosen me? No. I'm sure I would have chosen her no matter how we met. Because I can't live without her.
しゃるんじゃないかと思っていました。
Thank you, Mitsurugi. I thought you'd say that, but... And Sakumi... Then the sorrow faded from Sakumi's smile.
でもたとえあなたが別の誰かを愛していても私はあなたのことが好きです。
But even if you love someone else, I still have feelings for you. That was the best expression of love Sakumi can manage at this point in time. Hold on a second. Okay, continuing. Sakumi held out a cup piled with several types of preserved foods, and Yuki took it with a smile.
ありがとうお姉ちゃん。
Thanks, big sis.
こんなものしかなくってごめんなさいね、ゆきちゃん。
I'm sorry we don't have any more than this, Yuki.
そんなのお姉ちゃんのせいじゃないでしょ。
That's not your fault, big sis. Yuki just looked happily at the preserved foods. After Sakumi had stopped crying, the group had decided to eat. After they rested for a little bit, their energy and hunger returned to them. Let me have some too, Sakumi.
はい、少し待ってくださいね。
Okay, please wait a little, okay? Sakumi responded happily to Soichi. She was back to her usual self, no sign of the girl who'd been crying just a little while ago.
はい、どうぞ。
Here you go. Thank you. Sakumi held out a similar cup to Soichi. His portion was twice as much compared to Yuki and Sakumi's.
もっとちゃんとしたお料理を出せればよかったんですけど。
I would have cooked something better if I could, but
うちのママはお料理とかしてくれなかったから、私はこれでいいよ。
my mommy doesn't cook at all, so I'm good. So I'm good with this. Yuki said that casually. However, it bugged Soichi. Is she bad at cooking?
ママはあまりうちにいなかったんだ。
No. Mommy isn't at home all that much. Yuki was smiling, but her eyebrows were furrowed with a bit of sorrow.
うちは多分恵まれた家なんだと思う。
I think my family is well off.
私が欲しいって言えばパパもママもすぐに何でも買ってくれたし、それ以外にもたくさんプレゼントをくれるの。
They buy me anything I say I want, and they give me tons of other presents too. Yuki smiled and faded.
でも二人ともうちにはいてくれなかった。パパはいつだってお仕事でどっかへ行っちゃってた。
But they're not at home. Daddy's always off somewhere on business.
ママは最初は私と一緒だったけど、だんだんお家に帰ってこなくなった。
Mom used to be with me at first, but she gradually stopped coming home as much.
お手伝いさんたちはママには外に男がいるんだって噂してた。
I heard from the helpers that Mommy has a rumor that Mommy has another man outside the house. Yuki. Soichi was shocked by Yuki's confession. The details were too sad for a 10-year-old girl like her to be talking about.
パパもママも顔を合わせれば喧嘩ばっかり。
Mommy and Daddy just fight whenever they see each other.
私はなんとか二人に仲良くなってもらおうと頑張ったけど、結局ダメだった。
I tried my
パ
best.
パもママもお家に帰ってこなくなった。
I tried my best to get them to get along, but it didn't work out in the end. Mommy and Daddy stopped going home. Yuki continued talking dispassionately. When he heard that, Soichi realized it. Why Yuki was the way she was. Why she seemed a bit oddly mature and wise, and yet also innocent and a little bit spoiled. It was all because of her family environment. She was always looking at her parents' faces, trying to mend their relationship, and desperately trying to protect her family. It was because she'd done all that she'd already grown up in this kind. That she'd been raised as this kind of girl.
それで私は
And then You're open. Soichi spoke up in a boisterous tone to keep Yuki from speaking, and snatched some food from Yuki's cup. Soichi ate while Yuki and Saki were staring at him surprised.
お兄ちゃん
Big bro? Yuki's eyes widened several times in surprise. You need more training, Yuki. They say life is a battlefield, remember that.
初耳だよそんなの。
First I've ever heard that. Really? Soichi was satisfied that he managed to interrupt Yuki's conversation. She shouldn't be talking about painful memories at a painful time like this. Soichi smiled at Yuki as he thought that.
変なお兄ち
You're such a weirdo, big bro. Yuki then chuckled a little.
ゃん。好きやり。
You're open. It wasn't Soichi. This time it was Sakumi who spoke. She then swiftly stabbed a fork into Soichi's food and then ate it. Sakumi? Soichi was astonished by her actions, and Sakumi gave him a fleeting glance as she gave an uncharacteristic, mischievous look.
悪の栄えた試しはありません。
One second.